Hey, we're getting closer and closer to Easter. Hey, I know it's a little early. We are actually on the last day of March, but don't worry, it will all make sense as we continue to go on with these amazing Easter colorway shoes that I have in my collection. The FC Sneaker Factory behind me, as you can see, it's always stacked, right? I feel like it just continues to get stacked more and more with shoes, and I'm like, I'm need to slow down. Need to slow down. So of course, I got the beautiful sunlight shining through the FC Sneaker Factory window upon myself. And I'm so thankful and blessed to have you people in here, right? In the FC Sneaker Factory, looking at Mr. Wonderful with your beautiful eyes. And that includes the fellas and, of course, the beautiful ladies, right? The cheerleaders that definitely get my heart pumping. I'm always in the batter's box and ready to knock another one out of the fucking park like I always do. I am a true sneakerhead, very excited about shoes. I love shoes. I've always loved shoes. Been in the game for 20 plus years because you know what? That's what I do. That's what I do. Always looking amazing in front of the camera for you because you deserve that, but also too, I have self-respect. As you can see, the complexion, the hair, I mean, the total package, right? Let me go ahead and stand up for you in case you missed last episode. I am wearing a night. I love this color. It's such a nice color. Actually, when I first picked this up, John Elliott. It's a John Elliott long sleeve. It's a mint colored long sleeve tee. But when I actually picked this up, I had to take it to Nordstrom to get it altered because I picked it up from there. And I got it altered. And I remember the guy, he was like, "Man, I love this color. It's such an amazing color tee." I'm like, "I know. It's just John Elliott makes his clothing way too big." So I had to get it brought in from the inside, and now it actually looks amazing on me. So got this a while back. I also, real quick, Rag and Bone blue denim, and of course, this is the Swatch collaboration with Omega. This is called the Speedmaster, and this is a Uranus colorway. Absolutely love this watch. Such a great watch. Another thing that I paid way, way, way above retail, and like once they, I picked it up when it when it like kind of barely released. Bad mistake on my end because you know what, they ended up releasing more, and it just the market just shot down, went down on these watches, and I paid way too much for this great watch. I was gonna say stupid watch, but it's really a great watch. But I just hate the fact that I paid way too much money on this timepiece. But great watch to go with this perfect outfit as we're coming closer into April, right? One day away from April, and then we'll be getting into the Easter holiday that we can actually start celebrating at that time because you know we're actually going to be into April. But I'm starting this a little bit early because one, I'm only dropping content, not how I used to, right? Every other day, but now it's like Monday and Saturdays only, or Monday and Fridays only when it comes to my content. So I really have to figure out like when I'm going to be dropping content so it can land perfectly as we get closer to certain holidays. So that's why I'm pushing this one so far up when it comes to my top 5 Easter colorway shoes in my collection, okay? And this one doesn't skip a beat, but honestly, I have not, I mean, the time that I did this profile was so long ago. This was actually sneaker profile 26. Can you believe that? 26, aired way back on June 4th of 2022. Crazy. I'm actually watching the Duke Blue Devil Day game going on right now, so excuse me if you see my eyes going up, but they're basically putting a whooping on Florida State right now. But yeah, 2022. Can you believe that when I dropped this? It's so long ago. I was so green, but I really ask you to go check that out. See how green I was, and probably there's probably a lot of ums and uhs and all that craziness going on, but bear with me if you do watch that. But now we're going into this one, doing it all over again because this definitely deserves a remix when it comes to this profile because you know what? This is an amazing shoe. This is a shoe that no one really talks about anymore. Such a long time ago, but you know what? I'm just blessed to come back at you 3 years down the road. And let's go ahead and look at this amazing shoe right here. Such a great shoe. It's a purple box. You do got just a standard purple box. Nothing crazy going on in the box. But I was a big fan when these first came out because this was such a different box way back when. But now we see these all the time now. They definitely got to switch up the boxes now. But this is Nike SB Dunk Low Pro PRM, so premium. And you do got the nice Cocoa Wow Summit White in a beautiful size 10.5. Let's take a look at the inside of the box. This is your translucent green and white wood grain tissue paper. So that's pretty cool. And then my StockX pickup right here. I paid a little bit too much for this one. Not sure what the resale market is on this, but I picked this up on, I'm trying to see if there's a date, but there's no date on this receipt. So I don't remember when I picked this up. But it had to be around the time that when it released, which was in 2022 was when this shoe released. So that's probably somewhere around that time frame that I picked it up. But such a great shoe. Tell me, did you forget about this shoe? Because you know what? This is a really good shoe right here. And I feel like this is a perfect shoe to bring out for Easter or as we're leading up to Easter. Is such a great shoe to bring out. Definitely has those spring colors. And you'll see that in a little bit. And of course, that beautiful red, like not velvet, but red thick cut. Man, I'm all over the place. This very thick cut fabric material going on with this one, and you'll definitely see all those paisley colors on this one right here. So let's take a look. Beautiful shoe though, I love it. The browns, and then of course you got the nice paisley and that beautiful green, pink, and blue colored. Just amazing shoe though. I love this shoe. I was a big fan of this shoe when it first came out, and I'm still a big fan of this shoe now because it's such a good shoe right here. Look at that thick cut material go throughout this entire shoe. Such a great shoe though to bring out for the month of April for as we're going closer as well towards Easter, because you do have those nice paisley colored materials going on, and this is also known as the paisley right here. So it just basically screams paisley, but also that those paisley type Easter colors going on this one. You do see a nice thick cut brown going along the cuts of the fabric, which is a different touch that we traditionally don't see when it comes to SB. And then right here, nice white tumble leather swoosh, white midsole, white stitching, and of course that beautiful gum bottom outsole. Let's take a look at the rear part. The rear, you do got the Nike sewn in white. You see that nice tumble leather right there when it comes to this hit on the what we traditional see on SBs and all dunks. This nice traditional cut of tumble leather though right there when it comes to the rear part, and then you just see those more paisley type materials going on in that pinks, the blues, and the greens and the brown. White midsole, gum bottom outsole. Let's take a look at the medial part. Medial is identical lateral part. Nothing really is changed besides the pattern, right, of the paisley. I'm sure that doesn't match the lateral side, but you do have the same colors going on with the blues, the greens, and the pink and the browns. And of course, you got that nice white tumble leather swoosh, white midsole, gum bottom outsole. Let's take a look at the front part. Look at that front part. Absolutely gorgeous. I love how that white shoelaces hit though. Absolutely amazing. Gum bottom. I have wore these shoes. I want to say I wore these like twice so far in my lifetime or the lifetime of the shoe. Pink hit right there in the Nike swoosh and the SB, and of course all that gum bottom. My favorite part, the aerial view of the shoe. And this is also another shoe that I could wear with this outfit because of this mint colored long sleeve John Elliott tee, but it also has, it can definitely go with this shoe right here. But look at my favorite part right there, aerial view. Aerial view, absolutely amazing. You still have that continuation of that paisley material right there on the toe box, and it transitions into the tongue. You don't have that standard or that traditional nylon tongue. You still goes with that same cut of material in that paisley colorway going throughout the tongue as well. You got the nice tag in that tumble leather, but it is in brown. And then you see the Nike, the swoosh, and the SB, and Dunk Low Pro in white right there. White shoelaces, beautiful brown ankle color. And then of course you do got that nice brown insole. And then you see that the pink right there, Zoom Air, Nike, swoosh, SB in pink. And of course you see that StockX tag because I cut it off because I have wore this shoe. And then you also have the nice brown colored shoelaces. Absolutely gorgeous shoe right here. I love this shoe. Such a great shoe. Perfect shoe to bring out for the month of April because it does have those paisley colors, but also too perfect shoe to bring out for Easter or leading up to Easter because it has those paisley colors and it's such a great shoe for the springtime right here. Love this shoe. Glad to have this in the collection. I even forgot about it. You know what? When I was putting together the list, I was looking through all my shoes and I was just like trying to find like trying to like condense like this list of shoes that that I wanted to give you people here on YouTube when it comes to Easter colorways. And I said I saw this one, I was like, man, I totally forgot about that shoe. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna add it because it won 2022 so long ago. Two colorways perfect for April and perfect for Easter. And you know what? Three, hey, the light deserves to be shining bright on this one once again. Just like today and just like tonight with that moonlight shining bright on me, and I'm gonna have one of the beautiful cheerleaders on my shoulder. She's gonna say, Floyd, Mr. Wonderful, you are too damn